All right, the magic's coming. It's coming. This is a trick that I only did once. I think it was late 1 or 2 nights ago. And we're gonna see if I can do it again. But before you do the trick, you have to shuffle the cards about 10 times. But I promise it's worth it. So we're just gonna shuffle the cards as you guys come in. You can see the cards are different. We see Chase Peoples saying, yo. Chase, you're about to see something very crazy with these cards. Vanessa says, hey, love. Hey, Vanessa, that's fun. What's good? Rick says, Leo. I'm going to show you what's good in a couple of seconds with these cards here. And Kevin Jordan's watching. Barbara in Pennsylvania is watching. If you're watching right now, you can tell me where you're watching from. I'll read it out. But you'll want to watch the cards as I shuffle them because something cool is going to happen to these cards in a bit. And also, it's going to use this box. This card box is different from most other card boxes because you can see there's a big hole cut in the front of it, and you can really see through this card box. All right, so most card boxes don't have that hole in them. We're going to use the cards in the card box. Kevin Jordan's watching. Everyone's watching to see what's going to happen with these cards. Kenzie from California wants to see what's going to happen with the deck of cards. All right, let's try it now. So the whole deck of cards that we've been shuffling this whole time, all the cards are going to go inside of this weird card box that you can see the middle of. So I'm going to keep this all on camera. The whole deck is going to go into the card box. And now everything's going to stay on camera right here. You saw we were shuffling the deck of cards for a long time. The entire deck of cards went into the card box. I'm going to try to make it disappear right now, even though everything's in camera. We got Paul watching, Stephanie's watching, and then after I make these cards disappear, I'm going to show you another cool trick. So here we go. We were shuffling all the cards. They all went in the card box. And they're gone. You can see in there, those cards are really gone. Whole deck of cards. There we go. All right. Can you make magic on my birthday? Says Drillex. Yes, I can make magic on your birthday. I'm going to make magic on your birthday. Hey, says Sam. This is the main trick I wanted to show you. Well, there's one more after this, but this is one of the coolest things. I was filming a video of myself doing this trick, and I've been editing it, but I thought, you know, sometimes when I put up magic videos, people think that I'm doing camera tricks or stuff like that. So whenever I can do a trick live for you guys, I always like to do that. Eduardo's wondering, where did they go? Well, they're gone. Sarah Wall says, OMG. I know, Sarah. That's why I did it. OTS Tony says 999. Don't know what that means. Okay, let me show you what this does. So this is a special magic apparatus, and if you can see it here, it's a miniature samurai sword that works as a ring holder. It's holding a couple rings here. All right, and here's, if you just try to take the sword out, it runs into that brass guard. So if you want to, well, here it starts off this way, right? So the gold fabric covers everything up. Okay, Kathy says she enjoys watching me. Ryan Stock joined. Ryan, I wonder if you've ever seen this thing before. This is cool, Ryan. So this the fabric covers up this, right? And then you can't just take the sword out, because if you want to get the sword out, first you have to take the fabric off. Then you have to take off the brass holes. And then when you do that, you can take the sword out of the holder, and we'll only use one of the rings for this trick. Now, I'm going to tell you this is Magician's honor, that this is a regular, complete ring. It is solid metal, except for this fake jewel in it there. But this trick is only going to use this one ring, and it really is complete metal. Also, you can see the samurai sword. There's no holes in it. If you were here with me right now, I would give it to you to look at so you could see this is one piece of metal. Ryan, if you're watching, tell me, have you seen this before? Because I think this will fool you if you have not seen this trick before. Ryan's a magician friend of mine, by the way. I see he's watching a live video. So the trick is going to use the sword and the ring, but remember all the steps is necessary to take the ring on and off the sword. This time we're going to do it a little different, where first we're going to put the sword into the wooden frame. So the sword goes in the wooden frame, and the ring is sitting out here. I'll put it right there so you can see it. Now, we're going to lock the sword into the frame. Brady Taylor says, I'm intrigued. This is an intriguing thing. Ryan says, you have shown it to me. Oh, well then stop watching the video if you've seen it before. Keelina says, I've seen this trick. It's easy to figure out. Oh, it's tricky to figure out. How have you seen this trick before? Will has seen this too. I had just saw this for the first time myself. Anyways, now the sword is there. It's being guarded by those. And the entire thing is going to go now underneath the fabric frame. So now we've got the ring over here, and then the sword is going through the two pillars, and the pillars are blocking the sword from coming out. Now the ring, I'm going to circle this around the entire thing 5 times. Watch. Ready? Remember, regular ring. Yes. Okay, here we go. We'll go 1. It's 2. It's 3. This is 4. And now on the 5th time, if I do this correctly, something happens such that when I take this off, think about how impossible this is. Think about this. Now, I'm telling you, this is the same ring on here. If you were in person, I would do this with your ring. And that's really on there. The ring is solid, the sword is solid, and I'm going to show you again the process necessary to take this off, and then I'll do it again for you because this is Facebook Live and people are joining in at any time. But we can't just take that off here. If we want to get this out, right, we have to take out both the pillars, and then you pull out the sword this way, and that's how the ring comes out. Do you want to see it again? Usually in magic, you're not supposed to repeat a magic trick, but I've carefully decided that this trick, we can repeat it again because I don't think you guys are going to figure it out in case people are just coming in. Eduardo says, mind blown. Andy K says, no way. Nathan says, wow. Oh, I know it's good. And by the way, if you leave comments when I do live videos, I always try to read them. So feel free to leave comments. Yes, Chase People says again, and I am going to do this again. Wow and double wow, says Donna. All right, let me do it again. This time, I can try it with a couple rings here. I imagine if I was performing this for an audience live, I would borrow rings from people. Trish says, oh, wow, that's amazing. I know. Rick rhymes with trick, says Dean. I know. All right, so here we go again. So this is the sword. Let me see. It's a solid piece of metal. Handle is different. This is a miniature samurai sword. The miniature samurai sword is going to go into the wooden base. The wooden base holds the samurai sword. All right? So if you want to get a ring, let's just look at this. If you wanted to get a ring onto there, what you would need to do is pull it out at least to there, put the ring in, have it go back. All right? You want to get the ring in there, you pull it back in there. So that's if it was only the sword. But it's not just the sword, because also we've got the brass tubes on the side. All right? And then the brass stops the sword from coming out. So now, if you wanted to get a ring on there, you'd have to take the brass tube out, you'd have to remove the sword at least partial of the way, and then put it back in there, and then put the brass tube back, right? Think about all the steps that you would really need to do if you were gonna do this without magic. Then the last thing is the cover, because when the cover goes on top of the whole apparatus, right, this is blocking it. So now, to get the ring on there, you have to take the cover off, take the pole off, take the sword off, put the ring on there. But I'm gonna try to do all this for you again in just a second, and I'm gonna do it with, this time, all 3 rings. All right, so everything's set up. Here's the first ring. Watch, the first ring, we circle it around. And then as we're circling it, you should hear it drop on one of these times. No, it didn't happen yet. There we go. That's the first ring dropped on. Let's do this ring. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. And then that ring drops on. And then let's do the last one. Circle the ring around. Circle the ring around, and that's it. And then look, we lift this up. You can start to see him. Look at that. All the rings are really on the sword, between the wooden posts, between the metal posts. Let's see. Promise my idol, don't forget video saying my birthday. Okay, let's see. Oh, good. People trying to explain the secret here, which is fine. Okay, this isn't how life works, says Brady Taylor. I know it's not. So now we want to get the sword off. Take this out, and now if we pull this out too, whew, that's how you get the rings off. And I'm going to show you another trick in a couple seconds. This one I'm going to show you with just a card. Only one card. Yvette Johnson says, remarkable. Well, thank you, Miss Johnson. Yes, magnet, says Kevin Jordan. What's magnet? How does that explain anything, magnets? Gordon goes, magnets? And Kevin goes, yes, magnets. Let me tell you, when you do magic for people, it's so frustrating because people just go, oh, that's just a mirror. That's just a magnet. But just saying mirror, magnet, doesn't explain how this works. What's magnetic and how would that explain stuff? Okay, now Brady in the comments is explaining how can it be magnets if the rings are wrapped around the blade? Right, even if everything is magnets, it wouldn't make sense, right? Mary Shuley, who's saying that's so cool, and Jessica Caetano, who says, wow, that's so cool. Pretty cool. I went to the Houdini Museum in NYC once, very cool. All right, this is a trick. We're gonna use a card and a Sharpie, okay? Gonna do this more than once also. So this is something that should not be possible. I tried doing this in a regular Facebook video, and then all the comments just said that it was a camera trick. So I'm doing it live for you now. As I'm reading your comments, even Joe's comments here. Hi, Joe. Let's see. The thing with the box is easy to figure out. I didn't even do anything with the box. All right, here we go. Ready? It looks like that Sharpie is really going through there, right? It looks like the Sharpie is going through the card. Now here's the weird part. You pull it out, leaves no hole. That's weird, right? Daniel Chong saying, this is someone's trick that it's not. That's someone who performed it. And did a different version of it. All right. Wow. Watch again. Ready? Watch. Look at that. Going through there. It's an illusion, explains Jennifer Taylor. Thank you, Jennifer. We weren't clear on that. No. Wow, looks like we got a couple magicians in the comments here. Yeah, awesome, Rick, says Donna Marie Cole. We also have Brandon Killen going, turn the card around, as if I just do whatever you guys say in Facebook comments. That's fun. What again? Brady Taylor goes, I want to say Photoshop, but that won't make sense either. That's fun. Shelly O'Rourke goes, the card says magnets in it. Yeah, the card's a mirror. I know. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Flip it. Can you read my mind? Maybe. Let's try it. Let me take out a couple of cards from the deck here. Okay. I'll show you the cards now. And if you're watching this video, you guys think of a card. Okay. So I'm going to show you the cards here. So if you're watching the video, just think of one of these cards right now. Just think of one of the cards. Everyone, all 456 of you watching, think of one of these cards. Got it? Thinking of a card? Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna try to take out the card that you're thinking of. Okay. I think this was your card. I think I got it taken out. So now your card should be gone. Did I get your card right? Did I take your card out? You can let me know in the comments section. If I took your card out, you can just say, yep, you took it out. That way I'll know I've taken it out. Let's see. Shelly O'Rourke says, I love magic. Simon says, yep, that was it. Ooh, totally different trick, says Daniel Chong. Yes, says Adam. Yes, says Jerix. Looks like I got it. Well, I think we should add on a high note. Thank you guys so much for watching. One last thing I'll say is if you have anything to say to me, because during the live videos, I can only read so many comments as they go by. After the live videos, I always try to read all of the comments that you guys write. So as the video ends, if you have something to tell me, then right as I end the video, type it out then, because I'm gonna start reading through your comments, even the ones that are left after the live broadcast. So go ahead, you can leave those comments now. I'll read through them. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.